Hello everyone. I'm happy to speak to you today about the negotiation. I will not force you to listen my broken English for too long. So that each of you can fully grasp the issues, I will leave you with Michèle Boisclair, our first Vice President, to speak to you because she speaks Shakespeare's language much better than me.
As you know, the negotiation for the renewal of the Care Professionals Agreement has been ongoing for several months now. All negotiations are important, but I would say to you that the one happening now is of utmost importance. These issues are enormous. This negotiation must end with a real improvement in the working conditions of the care professionals. Solutions that give hope to the nurses, licensed practical nurses, respiratory therapists, and perfusionists must be put in place, without which it is even the survival of the Quebec public health system that is threatened. This message, we are repeating it regularly at the mediation table. The massive departures for retirement will cause a catastrophe, just like the growing presence of private employment agencies in the public network is obvious. The status quo is not enough. And for all these reasons, the members of FIC set 4 priorities. Here is a brief recap of these priorities. The first priority covers the arrangement of work time. A new arrangement of work time is inevitable for attracting new professionals and for convincing those who have been shouldering the network for several years to remain at work. It is clear for the members of the Federation that with the shortage, the healthcare system can no longer exist with almost more than 50% of the professional working part-time. Therefore, the arrangement of work time must be reviewed in order to give each professional the chance to hold a full-time position of 4 days a week. The second priority affects the recognition of inconveniences. The care professionals suffer numerous inconveniences inherent to the healthcare field, which requires great availability from them. An operation that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year directly affects these professionals, and they therefore deserve to be compensated for these inconveniences. Can you believe that it has been 20 years since these premiums were increased? The recognition of responsibility is the third priority. The evolution and transformation of healthcare services, as well as the clients served, make it necessary that changes be made to concept of more specialized care. The time has come to review the definitions for clinical care and for mental health services. Finally, the fourth priority, and no less important, is the recognition of additional training. More and more professionals are deciding to perfect their professional development and to acquire new knowledge through professional training. The recognition of additional training undeniably creates a condition conducive to not only attracting, but also retaining the labor force. These changes proposed by the members of the Federation are not only hoped for, they are absolutely necessary. And to get them, it is essential that all the members of the FIC continue to show solidarity in this fight that unites us. Mobilization must continue in order to reach our common objective, be able to practice under optimal conditions of practice. An improvement of the working conditions will have a direct effect on the quality and accessibility of care that we provide daily to the Quebec population. And what we're asking is possible. And we all know that some of our colleagues have these conditions. In some Quebec health institutions, the employers have understood that the quality of the care provided to the patients is directly related to the people who provided it. And when we share these reality and our colleagues who have them, share them with the colleagues in FIC, they appreciated everything that has been mentioned. This management philosophy focused on good working conditions is unfortunately not seen very much in Quebec, and the government of Quebec does not seem to understand it at all.
Thank you, Michèle. The fight must therefore continue, maintaining mobilization as we are currently doing, and all together, all the 58,000 professional members of the FIC will end up making them see reason. Thank you.